So, as you probably know, some games have made huge efforts to be historically authentic. But it turns out that in addition to these, there are a bunch of other games that you may have learned from, kinda. Here are 4 games that tricked you into learning history. The first is Tomb Raider. In the 2013 reboot, Lara Croft is trapped on the island of At.I and discovers traces of Queen Himiko. As people who have studied early Japanese history might know, Himiko was not a fictitious character. There are texts that refer to Himiko, who was literally a ruler somewhere between 183 and 248 CE. Many later texts refer to her as a witch who ensnared her followers. The developers clearly took this idea and kinda ran with it. The next game on the list is Sid Meier's Civilisation VI. I want to stress here that Civ 6 does not accurately teach historical events or chronology. For example, and this may come as a surprise, Teddy Roosevelt did not build Stonehenge. Civ 6's educational value is in the fact that it gives a basic understanding of the country's backgrounds and also teaches history through the individuals presented within the game. Each country has different stats and bonuses that reflect on real-life things. For example, England's benefits are mostly built around the British Empire historically having a truly excellent navy, while the Macedonian Empire, led by Alexander the Great, receives a number of bonuses to every conquered city-state, reflecting his tidal wave of expansion that began in 336 BCE. More directly, Civ 6 teaches history through the use of great people. When you get the great writer Ovid, he writes Metamorphosis, while the musician Vivaldi will write one of his 4 seasons. By earning these people, the game is teaching you about historical individuals and their associated achievements. Sid Meier's Pirates works in a similar way. Now, stay with me here. It clearly shows the political rivalries between the different ethnicities occupying the Caribbean. Within the game, you receive a letter of marque from whoever you choose to side with, which technically makes you a privateer. This demonstrates the common practice of these countries using independent ships to fight their battles for them. As the game progresses, you see the shifting influence of different cultures in the Caribbean, which is completely true. Spain dominated the Mediterranean in the early 16th century, right up until the English, the French, and to a lesser degree, the Dutch moved in. The final game I'll be talking about is Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay, this game doesn't teach you anything about historical events. What it does teach you, though, is arguably more significant as it demonstrates how to think about history. The game is set 1,000 years in the future, where you play as an outcast of a matriarchal tribe that is developed on the ruins of Earth after some kind of apocalyptic event. As you explore, you discover the remains of what they call the Old Ones. When you investigate the ruins, you can search through piles of rubble for objects to collect. The best bit, though, is the interpretation of those objects. Within her digs, you can unearth such mysterious items such as the ancient chimes, ancient vessels, and, my favourite, ancient toothpick. It's a corkscrew, but how the hell is Aloy meant to know that? There's even an academic in the game trying to figure out what mugs are.
I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous!
Through examples like this, the game highlights the importance of context when looking at objects from the past. So there you have it. I want to be clear, none of these games should be taken as gospel truth, nor are any of them bastions of historical accuracy. But there are major elements within each of these games that sneakily trick you into learning, and hopefully, as historical games trend towards being more accurate, this will continue so that you can learn stuff outside of the classroom. Thanks for watching, and I hope you had fun while learning things. Bye!